will kick this away, start us off. Bringing it out, it's Marsh. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Just able to stop it, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They'll begin the drive with excellent field position. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's stopped for no gain. The defense swarming on the first play of the game.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Wide open downfield. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Every coach is trying to get their quarterback to throw with leverage, Chris. What does that mean? You're trying to give your wide receiver the best chance to catch the football. But when that goes too far, that's when you're not giving your guy a chance to catch the football. And here, this is just way out in front. There's really no chance for the wide receiver.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You got to understand the drop because the defense was all over.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Here comes the pressure. He's got it right near the end zone. Gets in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Coastal.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays.
It's blocked. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
And there's the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defending.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play. And the Horned Frogs looking to run some tempo here.
Boy, you talk about an aggressive decision by this coaching staff. To go for it on 4th down in this field position at this point in the game, didn't have to, but they feel like they can pick it up, and they were able to do that. Rewarded with that bold decision. Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41, and they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision. Can he make it to the marker? He's got space. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a 1st down.
The Horned Frogs churn out another 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. He'll hand it off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 4th down. Looking for a man. The misfire on the pass as time in the period runs out. It's Coastal Carolina on top. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. And now a carry here for the fullback. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Hands off to a fullback. Got an opening here. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
This defense has to adjust. You can't just allow them to run for first downs. You've probably got to commit more resources to stopping the run. Look for more middle closed defense. That means a single safety in the middle of the field. You put an extra hat in the run box in order to stop the run.
They'll try and run it with the fullback. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff heading left, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Drop back here on third down. That's caught. It's Becker. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. Now a whistle timeout is called just before it would have been a delay of game. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. Gives it to the back. He's got a crease. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. And now the defense will call a timeout. That's the team's first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. He keeps it on a design run. Ball comes loose. The offense has it and still going. Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
Snags the quick throw. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Design quarterback run. And run it in. The conversion works and gives them a 2-point lead here. So the The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's Marsh. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. This return. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. And TCU will spend their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
Really good teams play great situational football. Here you've got a 2-minute drive to end the half. You've got to go down there and get scores, and this is a massive completion down the field. It flips the field and puts you in position where you feel like you can expect points. Now you got to continue to execute and put this ball in the end zone.
Running out of time in the pocket. Now the pass rush gets home. Now the offense will use their third and final timeout of the half. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit. And they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
Over the middle, it's Jackson. And they bring them down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Timeout taken by the Horned Frogs. That's their final one. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's running out of time here. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
The field goal is good. And they've regained the lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling in for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35. And the Chanticleers will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the TCU offense takes the field. They had the break to make some adjustments. Let's see if they can get something going here to start the third quarter. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And the Horned Frogs come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Becker. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Offense moving closer to the line of game after that catch. And they pick up the first on the ground. He's got space. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. Now here he goes. Touchdown, TCU. And that will give them the lead now. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. He knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who was going to have to carry this offense. And wow, as he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. Watch the call here. The drive begins with excellent field position. Looking for his back. Makes the grab on the move. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Chris, this quarterback is clearly seeing the field so well right now. Defense tries to blitz, but he doesn't panic. He sees it, and he gets the ball to the running back right away, and it's an easy gain on the outside. That's a beautiful job, and again, it comes down to film study and recognition.
And the fullback takes a turn running the football. And the fullback going nowhere, like they stop him for a loss. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
And that one's straight down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence from this kicker going forward.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here comes the rush. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Wideouts now clustered. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. This one is caught. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, that's exactly where they wanted to go with this ball. You can tell by this play fake. You get some play action pass, and there is conflict on the defense, and more specifically on the defenders responsible for the tight end. He's your primary target, and they're able to get the ball to him for a nice big gain. Beautiful play call, great execution by the quarterback, tight end, running back, everybody involved.
They come up on first down, clock running, final minute here of the third quarter. Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw, testing the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang, complete.
The Chanticleers are on the move here. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Marsh. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him short of the 35.
They're doing such a good job of recognizing coverage. Watches the wide receiver, sees that it's man, so he continues to run in his route. And as a quarterback, you've got to understand that your window is going to be tighter. You're not looking for an open gap. No, you're trying to look for a window and a matchup that you like. He finds it with his wide receiver. Accurate ball, and he gets some yards after the catch for a first down.
His line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Running with purpose. They make the stop, and that's going to bring the third quarter to an end. It's TCU on top right now, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
As an offense, when you get into these goal-to-go situations, to me it's about matchups and players rather than plays and concepts. Who's your best matchup? How do you get him the football? That's what I would be thinking as a play caller here on second down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
So following the touchdown, now the offense looks for the two-point conversion to tie this game up late. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Number 0, set to kick off.
Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick.
Wow, what a gutsy call here, and just needing a field goal to take the lead. Now they're just a few yards away from that field goal range. What great execution by this kickoff team. I can't believe they actually got it.
Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Moves out of the pocket. pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those three together.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Stabbed out of the air with one hand.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable 4th down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it. I think the punt is the play.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes a quick grab. Oh, and he's in the clear now. He made the tackle, but it's enough for a first set of downs. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
Well, being down in this game, Chris, they're forced into these opportunities where they have to be aggressive on 4th down. But that's a good conversion. Now, the challenge is to maintain the momentum. Get this ball down the field.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. And the Chanticleers lining up here on 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Timeout taken by TCU. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he can't quite come up with it. That would have been huge. Brings up 3rd down.
The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game. And that's why this defensive staff talked to us about getting to the quarterback. And even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that pressure. And here he's clearly hurried, and that leads to the incomplete.
That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Breaks into the open.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Clock with the running game. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. And now the defense will call a timeout. That's the team's first. The decision to make here. What are they going to do on this 2nd down? Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Quick pass. The catch is made. Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their second. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on 3rd down. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch made by the tight end. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. And now the defense will spend their 3rd and final timeout. Big 4th down play coming up as they decide what to call. Rolling the dice a bit. Up 1 possession and going for it on 4th down. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. Welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. A neutral site matchup here today with fans from both sides filling the stadium. It's the TCU Horned Frogs against the FIU Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Klatt. And Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
I caught up with the Panthers head coach. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Holly. We'll see how these teams continue to adjust to these weather conditions. Bringing it out, it's Smith. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. So 2nd and 6 now. He'll pick up 4 on first. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, FIU. He breaks away for the touchdown. Try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's a carry for the fullback. Got an opening here. He has first down yardage at the 46. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the single back takes the handoff. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. Past the 10. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
What a massive run. You make somebody miss early, and then you're in space as a running back, and it's about speed. The speed to get behind the defense and get into the end zone. Explosive plays are going to be key for this offense all day long, and to get one early is a massive plus.
Here comes the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Panthers offense back out there now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Some hard running there through a tackle. That solid pursuit, they'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure.
Breaks into the clear. Now the 40, the 30, past the 20. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Panthers.
This is exactly what makes this back so special. If he gets a crease, he gets any open space, he's got home run ability. Look at the speed and explosiveness once he's in the open field. He takes it the distance. That's a huge touchdown. This defense is going to have to do something different moving forward, Chris. They cannot allow this guy to get that much space.
Point after, not great through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And now from the pistol formation. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
These linebackers are so fast. Watch them right here get behind the line of scrimmage. It's a big tackle for loss, and now the offense is behind the chains.
A handoff to the back. Picks up the first, looking for more. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the false start will back him up, sets up a 1st and 15 now. Quick throw caught on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Horned Frogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Here's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd. The Panthers now will take a timeout, their first. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. They're going to stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
And they'll use the ground game here. Point toward the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, second rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And one final play before the end of the quarter. They'll give it to the running back. He made the tackle, and that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Now they call a run. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Florida International. Still no answer for this offensive machine. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. And the single back takes the handoff. Look out, he's got space ahead. Heads out of bounds, but they move it out near the 35. Second down after that run on the previous play. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense now operating in empty. The first, now looking for more. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. There's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Important second down play coming up. Powers through. Picks up the first and is still going. They can't stop him. He goes out of bounds just short of the 15.
Man, they're going to love watching this play on film tomorrow as an offense. Everybody's doing their job. Up front, this O-line, they are targeted and they are aggressive. The quarterback, he's getting to the second level and using that athleticism. And then look at these blocks down the field. On the perimeter, we've got wide receivers working hard. That is selfless football and good all the way around.
In the Horned Frogs with 1st and 10 here. Handoff running right. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. They'll run it here. Breaking tackles. Again, the run goes nowhere, and it's 3rd and long. The Horned Frogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Becker. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. Here we go on 4th down. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a 1st down. Here's a 1st down, not wasting any time after that conversion on 4th. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he'll be brought down. Timeout taken by TCU. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
That's a design quarterback keeper. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
I love how this defense is flying upfield. Look at them disrupt the timing of this quarterback-oriented run game by getting into the backfield. He's got nowhere to go. This play is stopped before it ever gets started, and it's a loss for this offense because of the aggressive nature of this front 7.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a fourth down and decision time for this coach. This time enough for one more play in the half. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. And that's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. He's past the marker and still going.
This is exactly what this defense was so concerned about. In our meetings with this defensive coordinator, he talked about the fact that they've got so many weapons to defend. Guys on the outside, guys in the backfield. But then the real key is at the quarterback. He can become a threat as a runner. And here on the design run, it's an explosive play for this offense. Just so many threats to try to defend.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clearly affected, and it leads to an incompletion.
Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on 3rd down, and here they're able to do that.
And the Horned Frogs will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs. So, defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs.
Well, that's a frustrating situation. 4th down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, my favorite trait in a corner is not a guy that can cover, because you just assume he can. It's a guy that comes up and tackles and will play physical on the outside. Beautiful job right here. Keeps his head on the outside, great posture, and he's able to make the tackle.
He's got space on the left. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You cannot miss a wide-open wide receiver down the field. That's a big play, a huge play. Could have broken this game wide open. You've got to step through your drop back and, if anything, underthrow that ball. This cannot go over his head.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, this is going to haunt him the rest of the game. Wide open down the field. The only thing that you cannot do as a quarterback is overthrow this player. You've got to underthrow him, if anything. You've got to get the completion down the field. A big play almost always leads to a score, and here they're going to miss out.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to throw again. Lets it go quickly. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
That is such a deflating play for this defense. You've got them right where you want them. It is 4th and forever, and they still are able to get the conversion. This defense has got to do a better job, whether it's pressuring the quarterback, defending better down the...
He's got spit. Has a pass to the end zone. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Chris, running the football is so important. You can pick up first downs on these run plays. The offensive line doing a nice job. It just makes everything easier. It's easier on the play caller. It's easier on the quarterback. Everybody is relaxed when you can run the football. And here, first down for the offense.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Panthers. That's how you finish a play. Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the TCU offense takes the field. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23. So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. He's going to hand this off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. And the Horned Frogs are going to cash in this red zone trip. They feed the fullback this time. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. That run sets up a critical third down play. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Let's go to the right, looking for the first down. Breaking free, end zone ahead. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, TCU.
Chris, this is the matchup that is so difficult to stop. When you're in the red zone, you get a tight end that can go down the field and force a mismatch. That is a beautiful place to throw the ball as a quarterback. He finds his guy, and it's a touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, finally, this defense is able to present some pressure on the quarterback. This quarterback has been so good all day long. He's been eating them up from the pocket, and they have not been able to get pressure on him. Now they finally get somebody near him, contact him as he throws, and lo and behold, what is it? An incompletion.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Oh, the pocket collapsing. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. Powering through a tackle. They bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. We go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
It's FIU in front. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Leaning on the run game here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. And this is going to be caught, but they rule him out of bounds, so it's incomplete. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
Boy, tough decision here for the head coach. I think they're probably going to punt this one away, rely on their defense. With this field position, I think that's what they need to do.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a huge conversion there, and it really tightens their grip on this game. Aggressive football to go for it there from their head coach, and their team pays it off with a nice conversion. And
looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking deep to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, I love the idea of trying to take that matchup on the outside. You've got one-on-one coverage, and the quarterback sees it, tries to take it up over the top, but it's just too far. An overthrow there from the quarterback. He's going to want that one back, Chris.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to throw yet again. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Tackled quickly, but a solid gain. Ball spotted at the 25 now.
Chris, that was the defense's chance to get off the field. It's 3rd down. You're trailing. Have to get the ball back, and they give up a conversion. That is a back-breaking play for this defense.
Running with purpose. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score on the first down.
The running back's best friend. Hand the football off, move the chains. You don't have to do anything. It's totally mindless. You don't have to make a decision. You just get back into the huddle and you look at your teammates and you say, good job, boys. Let's keep it going.
Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. And then first down, right back to the running game. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Got an opening here. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
They're in a really good position here offensively. A field goal makes it a 2-possession game. Now it's about taking as much time off of this clock as you possibly can. Love running the football in this next play. I don't even think that they need to score. If it's open, go down, kick the field goal, take the 2 possessions, and drain the clock as much as you can.
1st and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score.
This is exactly what they need to do here. Milk the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep this game clock running. And if it is, as a quarterback, I'm not snapping this ball on the next play until it's inside of 4 seconds on the play clock. That's how you manage this game.
This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as you come up on second down.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and now this offense has a decision to make. Do you stay on the ground, or do you try to throw this ball into the end zone? I personally believe you got to understand, do you have 4 downs or not? If you don't, you need to throw the football. If you're willing to go for it on 4th down, this might be a time to try to hit him with another run.
Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. Timeout taken by TCU. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
That is exactly what they wanted to do on this drive. Take some time off the clock, get themselves into scoring range, and extend the lead to a two-possession lead here in the fourth quarter. Check, check, and check. Great job by this offense, and the kicker rolls out there and just buries it.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Makes the grab. It's Marsh. He's in the clear. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
He keeps it, QB draw. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left. That gain sets up a third down play. The pass is intercepted. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of Buckeyes will kick this away to get us going here. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. And now the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Horned Frogs will crank up the tempo. They're going to run it. Powering through. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on.
He's got a crease. As the first down is still going. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas Christian. No chance to catch him there. Wow, an explosive run, just ripping apart this defense of the opening drive, Joel, and making an early statement.
This is exactly what the coaches mentioned to us. They wanted to establish the run, win the line of scrimmage, and they're able to do this on the opening drive. This defense is going to have to adjust, or this could be a long day.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Extending the play now. And he's brought down after a short gain. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. They're going to scramble now. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Looking to scramble. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain close to the 45.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but
he's looking deep here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
To the air. It's Griffin. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw to his receiver.
Oh, what a grab!
Breaks free, and he might be gone. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. There's contact on the throw. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Chris, he was wide open, and that would have been a huge gain for this offense. What a mistake. Sometimes you can just take your eyes off the football. There is no way to explain him dropping that ball. He's normally such a better player than that. I'll tell you what, you got to put that one behind you, because that one could be in the back of his mind the entire game.
Looking to chuck it again. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Close to the tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. Oh, and he's in the clear now. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
This tight end is certainly a playmaker. That's a big completion here. Good throw by the quarterback. But what I love about it is it's setting them up for first and goal. Now it's about what you can do to pay this off. Get this ball into the end zone. They've got to get 6 out of this drive.
Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Finally, they're able to disrupt this passing game. This quarterback has been in rhythm. This offense has had a really good series. And you've got to do something. You've got to change up the look, change up the launch point, and they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and finally get him down to the ground. And now, at least you've got a better chance to try to get off the field.
Moves out of the pocket. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This is an area that this quarterback really excels. It's his ability to extend plays outside of the pocket and then take off once it's there. This defense is going to have to do a better job of not only keeping him inside of the pocket, but once he's on the outside, someone needs to spy him. This is way too easy of a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Test the middle there, but get nothing. And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry up.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage, and this battle up front, they're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. And the runner takes off to his right. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down at their own end of the field. They can't connect. It's a costly turnover on downs. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Well, they told us they were going to be aggressive, but, man, this is super aggressive here on offense, going for it on your side of the 50. And this is going to lead directly to a scoring opportunity for the opposition. If you're going to go for it in this situation, you better have something up your sleeve where you know you can convert. But they don't, and the ball's going the other way.
Sees an opening. End zone ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. They could not contain the quarterback, and what a boost in the red zone, Joe, when you have a guy who can do that for a score.
I couldn't agree more, Chris. I always talk about in the red zone, the quarterback thinking touchdown, check down. Well, for him, a check down means his legs. And when he gets on the outside, look at the athleticism, taking it all the way in for a touchdown. What a weapon.
And the TCU offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier.
He's got space. Now here he goes. Across the 40. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. This offense cannot be stopped. Now they line up to kick the extra point.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown.
What a weapon he is in the return game. I tell you, when he gets one little seam, you can see the explosiveness and the speed. He found it, he's got the vision, and he takes it all the way back for 6.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on the last possession. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. One man to the backfield, he'll get the football. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, those are the little hidden yards that just kill you as a defense. They did everything right. They're in position. They just have to make the tackle. But the running back is a plus runner. When it's blocked for 3, he gains 5. And here, again, falling forward for the first down.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The full start will back him up 5 yards. Now it's 1st and 15. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Give it to the big fullback here. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. Got an opening here. He's in. Here he goes. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31.
Chris, you can tell this defense was surprised by this offensive call. The quick hitter to the fullback. It's not something you prepare for a lot during the course of the week. And here, the offense is able to give it to the fullback, and he gets the big gain. Nice call, great execution.
Ball handed off. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Hand off to the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great call from the coordinator. He blitzes that near side, short side corner, and he's in the backfield for a tackle for loss on 1st down. That's exactly how to set yourself up for success on 2nd and 3rd down. Great call from that coordinator.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him short of the 15.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. 1st down for this offense.
Here comes a handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Timeout taken by TCU. That's their 1st. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Those are just killer mistakes. You're going to pick up the 1st down. It's the right concept. Quarterback makes a good throw. You've got to execute. When a play is there to be made, you have to make it, and that's a drop that could come back to haunt them. Now it's 4th down, and you got a decision to make as a head coach.
He He's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking to the end zone. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop. Defense makes the stop, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
What a tremendous stop by this defense, and that's the type of play that can be really demoralizing as an offense, because remember, you're going to head into the locker room, and you're going to think about what you left on the field. That's clearly a possession they feel like they can cut into the lead.
Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. One more play before they head to the locker room. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Look out, he's quarterback in the clear. Past the 40. Breaks into the clear. Past the 10. It's a foot race. They won't catch it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I mean, that's just a massive score. And, Chris, what I love most about it is that they left no time on the clock for the opposition. And they're going to head into the locker room with a nice lead and hold the momentum in this game.
Now the all-important extra point. Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14.